Hey Dungaroo family, welcome back. I want to share with you my delicious banana crumpets. They are ketogenic, not 100%, but have so much less flour than normal crumpets. So I'm going to show you how to make them. So easy, so delicious, and they have no sugar inside, just bananas to sweeten them up. We have all our ingredients ready: banana, baking powder, flour, and eggs with salt. And what we will be doing is serving it with some delicious whipped cream, and we will be making a raspberry coulis. And this is very easy to make. I'm going to show you. The raspberry coulis is a fruity berry syrup that is drizzled over the top to add flavor and sweetness and tang. So we can be using honey. There's no sugar being used in this recipe. Isaac, you need a cup of flour. Right, so actually before we do the flour, I like to use as few bowls as possible. So I'm going to do everything in one bowl. We have one lovely ripe banana. Just going to pop it in the bowl. We mash the banana with a whisk, and then we end up using very few utensils as well. And now we're going to pop in our eggs to the banana and mix those together. Just mixing the eggs and banana together. And we're going to add our dry ingredients. Yes. And we have our baking powder. Put it all together in a sieve so it all mixes in evenly. Pop in our salt. Get it all in there. And lastly, we need our milk. So we're just going to mix all the ingredients together and add milk accordingly to thin it a bit. It's going to be good.
It's going to be good.
Just stirring all those ingredients together, ensuring we have a somewhat smooth consistency. You don't want to over stir it. And it's really as simple as that. If you let the batter stand a bit, which we're going to do now, it's going to thicken up a bit more. So I'm going to add a splash more milk just to be sure it's the right consistency. You don't want it too runny either. Otherwise it runs all over your pan and you end up with pancakes.
Pancakes.
So this is the ideal consistency. It just comes off in flakes off your whisk. Not too runny, not too thick. Now we move on to the raspberry coulis. I have frozen raspberries, which I bought at the store, but you can use fresh berries as well if you have some. And I'm just going to cut it up, put it in the saucepan. And from this we can make a lovely berry flavored syrup to pour over the crumpets and the whipped cream. So there we have our berries in the pan. Add some honey. So I have the berries over a low heat, and I'm just going to cook it a bit with the honey until it forms a syrup. It hardly needs to cook long at all. You don't want it to become too dry, so just give it about 5 minutes stirring, and then we can strain it. So as you can see, we have a beautiful bright red coulis, which we're going to drizzle over our crumpets. I'm going to add a little bit of caramel essence to that. You can add vanilla or caramel essence, or even real vanilla if you have, which will make it extra tasty. I am very happy with my raspberry coulis, and I'm going to whip the cream now and fry the crumpets. Now it's time to fry the crumpets. So I'm just letting the pan preheat for about 5 minutes. It's a heavy base pan, so it needs time to heat. You don't want to put your crumpets in before the temperature is correct. You can do a test in the pan after a few minutes to see if you make a little miniature crumpet and see how it fries, if it's browning underneath yet, and then you can go ahead and make all your crumpets. And of course we need our little pre-rinses to clean all the dishes. Is it good stuff? My little baby tester is frying over here. It's telling me that the pan is almost ready. I'm just going to give it a few more seconds. And I like to use a small measuring cup to dish out the crumpets into the pan. This is a 50 ml and it's the perfect size, so I fill it up and then pour it very carefully in one at a time. As soon as your little tester crumpet has made little holes on top, you can very carefully lift it and toss it. Look, that is the perfect color. Now I'm going to turn down the heat to about medium so we don't end up burning our crumpets. As soon as you see those little bubbles, you know that it's almost ready to turn. You can even have a little peek underneath. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, let's give it a flip. Beautiful. This lovely cinnamon color is perfect. I've flipped them all and they're just getting a few more seconds on the other side and they'll be beautifully done. Waiting for the crumpets. Waiting for the crumpets. Waiting.
Why is this one open?
Now for the fun part, assembling the stack. Do a blob of butter. There we go, fresh stack of banana crumpets with raspberry coulis and whipped cream. So good, so delicious. This is our Saturday lunch. Enjoy.